All right. Good evening, Darren.
Okay.
FA Cup adventures over for another year. You've got to be proud of the way your side performed tonight, though. Going down 3-1 to a step 3 side with the two clinching goals coming in the last 5 minutes.
Yeah, I don't really class the third goal as anything to be really factored. We conceded the second, with less than 10 minutes to go, and speculatively, went three at the back and rolled the dice a little bit to see if we could nick an equaliser. I thought the boys today were superb in the main. First half, there's no way that the 100+ crowd here today could have. If you didn't know, I think you would have sat there in the first half and would have had to have edged that we were the better side. I think if we'd have been slightly more clinical in the finishing, we'd have come off two or three up at half time. Wouldn't have had no complaints with that at all. Second half, I thought they adjusted well. And yeah, do you know what? I thought it was a decent game, good time.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. It was an entertaining game for the neutral. Obviously disappointing to be on the wrong end of the scoreline. But you say there were some good performances out there tonight. Boggs, I thought, had probably his best game for a good couple of seasons.
Yeah, he was very good.
Athan really got at the fullback pretty much all game long.
Yeah.
And looked very good. Page's hold-up play and his finish was good.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there were lots.
Kyle Henry back from injury tonight.
Yeah, and I think when Carl went off, that hampered us a little bit because he was, again, another wide man causing problems.
Changed, yeah. We lost the shape a little bit at that point,
yeah. But yeah, across the board, though, there were lots of good, solid performances. And as I say, against a step 3 side, so that's got to be pleasing. If we can take that into games against sides at our level, then it's got to be positive for us.
Absolutely. We were under no illusion that it was going to be tough today. You're right. If we can take the form into our league and start to build a bit of head of steam there, then that would be great. We've got some tough games coming up. Obviously, next Saturday is at Abbey, and then move quickly straight after that we host Red Hill. So we've got to refocus and get ourselves ready for those.
Yeah, definitely. When you look again at tonight, it's the finishing that really was the difference between the two sides. They had 3 chances, I think, took their goals. We had a couple of chances, possibly falling to the wrong people. Okay, we brought a couple of really good saves out of the keeper. But you think if a couple of the chances had fallen to a Phil, to a Michael Campbell,
yes,
you might be looking at a different scoreline.
Yeah, absolutely. But I think a wise man just said, if buts and maybes, let's not get bogged down with that today. I think some players got some good minutes into their legs. We were missing a few today. I didn't want to harp on about it because I don't know whether they had their full strength side out, but obviously we are 2 leagues below them. Irrespective of the start they made in the league, we didn't expect it to be anything other than a tough affair. But we missed a couple of players today that you'd consider as starters for us. So we had to change things around today, and that, despite that, or in spite of that, really pleased with the reaction from most of the lads, and we got some good minutes into players' legs, and yeah, it is what it is, mate. We move on. We weren't never going to win the FA Cup. It would have been nice to have gone another round, but as I say, league business is the order of the day now, and see if we draw tomorrow in the Surrey Cup.
Okay, I'm going to touch on the defensive side of things. Okay, the 3-game clean sheets has obviously come to an end. We did concede 3 today, but for me it was probably one of our better defensive performances of the season.
Yeah.
I thought all 4 boys across the ball did really well. And when you look at their front line, I mean, the 9 was a big, strong unit. The 10 was head and shoulders above anyone else on the pitch.
Yeah, very good.
And the 7 was rapid. I think we stood up well against them.
Yeah, absolutely. And it didn't probably come as any surprise that Boggs was our man of the match today. So the fact that he went to a defensive player, probably no massive surprise. Because their best unit today was their attacking unit, and I thought we limited their opportunities. As you say, they were clinical. I don't think they had more than three or four chances and they've scored 3 of them. So, you can't argue with that, I guess.
No, true. Okay, well, we move on to Abbey Rangers a week on Saturday. Be another tough game. Should be a good game. They're normally good competitive encounters over there.
Yeah, absolutely. They're certainly one of the teams that I guess when you look at, I think we expect to be up there or thereabouts this year. So, it'll be a tough game, but but important for us to bounce back.
Cool. Thank you very much, mate.
Cheers, go.